Hello YouTube, Ivy here with another video. Now, in this footage right here, it's basically me playing Doom the Dark Ages at the final level, which means I already completed the game, and now I'm thinking about going back to unlock everything, in other words, be 100% completist and try my best to find all the secrets and unlock everything. Then after that, I might do like another two replay walkthrough because I want to play the game in the harder difficulties, and I want to try out that mode where you only have one life and that's it. So yeah, I kind of want to like be an expert on this game. But right now, I just want to discuss about my personal opinion on Doom: The Dark Ages because I've seen a lot of hate, and to me, it's just unjustifiable. And I know I already make like one or two videos already about this controversy, and in my opinion, the controversy is kind of unnecessary. I don't want to say out of control, it's more unnecessary than anything else. And everyone has the right of having their own opinion, but if I'm gonna be honest here with my personal opinion, people, they're just bored. They just want to hate because they hate for no reason. Like, people were pointing out that, and I agree with these people, that if Doom the Dark Ages is not a 10 out of 10, then they're gonna basically bad bad review bomb this game for no freaking reason. And Doom the Dark Ages is a very good game. Admittedly, and this is the part where I'll admit that Doom the Dark Ages, it does has flaws, and compared to Doom Eternal, it doesn't feel like better, but it is still a good game. To give you a good comparison, it's like comparing Fallout 4 with Fallout New Vegas. Fallout 4, it was me personally. It was like the first Fallout game, but it was I got addicted to it because it was a very good game. Then when I played Fallout New Vegas, it was even awesome game. But that's just I was brand new to the Fallout universe, and I understand why people hated Fallout 4. But majority of the fan base of Fallout 4, they love the game because they know that it's not a bad game. Same thing with Doom the Dark Ages. Doom the Dark Ages is not a bad game. It is a little pig down comparison to Doom Eternal, but Doom the Dark Ages is still a good game. And the reason why I personally like Doom the Dark Ages more than Doom Eternal is because in Doom the Dark Ages, the foundation of the gameplay is making you, as the player, to feel like a tank. And if you guys recall what I said in my previous Doom video, I was discussing how the developers, they purposely made the foundation of this game to make you feel like you're a tank. In Doom Eternal, you feel like a practically like a ninja, like a running flying ninja. You run around and shoot. You feel like a ninja with guns. You're not supposed to tank damage, you're supposed to dodge, keep moving, and keep using your weapon and keep on the offensive. But here in Doom the Dark Ages, the foundation of the game, the developers literally stated that here you feel like a tank. You're supposed to stand and fight. You're supposed to utilize your shield, take punches from the enemy, and punch them back harder. And honestly, I really love the feel of that. I really love the feel of you're a tanky dude. You're like a true tank, unstoppable machine, like a wild bear charging at your enemy and shredding them to pieces. I really like that feel. But there are some aspects to this game that feels like a downgrade, and those are, in my opinion, valid criticism of why this game feels like a downgrade in some aspects comparison to Doom Eternal. Number one, and the obvious, is the music. The music is definitely a downgrade. Matter of fact, I still listen to Doom Eternal, the soundtrack, whenever I take a little road trip outside. Like, I'm kind of weird like that, but still, Doom Eternal, it has a way better soundtrack than Doom the Dark Ages. And at the same time, there are some areas in this game that felt a little too simplistic, and I think that's also a valid point. Like for example, the Flying Dragon. I feel like the Flying Dragon section was a little too simplistic, and I feel like if they added a little more mechanics into the gameplay, like you could do certain stuff and approach stuff different ways. If they add a little more mechanic to it, I feel like that section would have been a lot better and it will feel more engaging. Because when I was playing through the dragon section, it did felt a little boring, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. Other people, they probably love it, but in my opinion, it did felt a little boring. And I'll admit, I kind of prefer the mech levels than the dragon levels. The mech level, it was more engaging because obviously you're paying attention to your enemies when they attack and when you're supposed to dodge. But again, similar to the dragon section, it felt a little too simplistic. So simplicity, in my opinion, simplicity is not always a good thing. In matter of fact, sometimes it could hurt the game and make the game a little more boring. And the reason why it makes the game a little more reason why it makes the game a little boring is because you don't have to think that much. You could just play the game blindfolded, just like I showed case of the Taken 7 in my other video. But yeah, that's why I feel like there should be a little more mechanic into the game where you could approach things differently, and the way you approach things differently will get you more invested if the game allows it. But that's just me. Feel free to express your opinion down in the comment section below. I'm open to ideas. But yeah, I feel like this game got a lot of hate for no reason. But there are some valid points of, you know, criticism of the game. So it does feel like is the game quality is knocked down a peg. Another another thing that I want to talk about is the color. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Doom Eternal was very colorful, and in my opinion, it was way better graphics than Doom: The Dark Ages. Doom: The Dark Ages, the color felt a little bland, and I get it. They tried their well. I don't wanna say they tried their best, but the game feels like best way I can put it. The atmosphere feels very similar to Dark Souls games, and Dark Souls games they have a tendency to have this weird bland dark color around it. Like there's no color; it's all grayish, darkish. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Like for those of you who play Dark Souls games, you'll notice Doom: The Dark Ages has that eerily similar color. Meanwhile, Doom Eternal it was very colorful, very sci-fi-ish, and I hate to say it, but I kind of prefer Doom Eternal's visual aesthetics. Actually, I'll take that back. Out of all visual aesthetics and designs in the Doom remake series, I prefer Doom 2016. I don't know about you guys, but Doom 2016, the way it's designed, the aesthetics, it felt more realistic than Doom Eternal and Doom: The Dark Ages. But that's just me. But yeah, Doom: The Dark Ages, I could tell that its design, its appearance, its color is trying to mimic like Dark Souls games, and me personally, I kind of hate that. I kind of wish Doom kind of sticks to its own atmosphere and its own formula. Like, I'd rather have Doom: The Dark Ages look a little more akin to Doom 2016, but again, that's just me. But yeah, that's my only criticism about the aesthetics and design. But overall, I really love this game, and I really love the feel of this game. Just like I said earlier, the Doom developers they purposely made the foundation of this game to make you as the player feel like a tank. In Doom Eternal, you felt like a jumping, speedy ninja with guns. Like you really did feel like a ninja with guns, and you're supposed to like keep dodging, keep moving, don't get hit. But here, Doom Dark Ages, you're essentially, like they said, you're a walking tank. You're literally a berserker tank. You're supposed to take hits and dish them out even harder to your enemies. And me, I honestly love this playstyle. I really do love this playstyle. And the only thing I kind of wish for Doom: The Dark Ages is add on more content and game mechanics into it. Like I want this game to essentially evolve into what's it's already like its foundation. It's I don't know how to say this, guys, and apologize if I keep mustering my words, like vomiting words all over the place. But what I'm trying to get at is I wish to see more additional mechanics implemented in Doom: The Dark Ages to make this game more engaging and to how to approach things differently, like giving you more options of approaching your enemies differently. Just like what they did with Doom Eternal with its DLC. If you guys remember in Doom Eternal DLCs, they added more weapons and of course more enemies. And judging how you could engage those enemies, those weapons, they added in more mechanics of how you could engage your enemies. Especially the hammer, if you guys remember Doom Eternal, they had the hammer to stun your enemies. Now that's a new mechanic that was added on to Doom Eternal. I kind of wish to see something similar to Doom: The Dark Ages, add something on to Doom: The Dark Ages to make the game more fun and engaging. But well, guys, I think I ranted enough. But overall, I really do love this game. Very fun game, and I'm planning to replay it like 2 times. So, guys, thank you for watching and thank you for listening. And please share your opinions, your comments down in the comment section below, and like and subscribe because I really do want this channel to thrive. Thank you guys. Over and out.